All right. Question is, how can I bring more playfulness into my work? What's the playfulness? Um, basically the word is actually pronounced it's not really that much difficult to understand. It's really quite an easy. Okay, yeah. What's a playfulness? A playfulness means like that ki something that ki whatever the work that you have or whatever the kind of like some of the stuff that you have like work, okay, yeah, make it more exciting. Okay, yeah. How do we supposed to make our work most exciting or more exciting? How do we supposed to do that? um let me tell you one thing. So while I was while I was in the job, okay, yeah, I was the CAD modeler, computer aided design modeler. Okay, yeah, I was, not now. I was, okay, yeah, I left the job by the way, but I was I was at that company for almost like a 2.5 year, and I was actually design modeler. So basically, it's this thing that ki, what I supposed to do is that I have to design. Oh yeah, like I have a couple of softwares like a AutoCAD, Inventor, and couple of stuff software. I was kind of like a designing some sort of stuff. All right, yeah. So this takes time consuming. All right, yeah. So basically, is this thing that ki uh, at the beginning you have to be more careful regarding about what tool do I use, what tool, like what kind of like something work that you do. Oh yeah, because of that key, at the beginning it was kind of like something very hectic to understand, and you are there for understanding. Okay, yeah. Once you are kind of like a something experience and understand about everything, then everything became really smoothly. Okay, yeah. So when everything became smoothly and when you try to do work, it kind of like something like boring because the work is too much. So how do we supposed to make that work very interesting? Is that key, like while doing work, you should supposed to play like listen to music, and yeah, it's a kind of like something very common. Everyone does it. Okay, yeah, in the office. So I just put my earphone and do my stuff. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of like a something make your work even more productive, even more kind of like something exciting. Okay, yeah. This is also real like this kind of like something method is actually work even more when you are doing coding. Okay, yeah, like Python, Java, or Android projects. Okay, like when you are do coding, use kind of like a something coding music which kind of like a something enhance your work. Like basically when the like idiom sounds, and like when the idiom sounds, like basically everything is kind of like something beating very fast, then you just kind of like a something just do those things fast. So it's really good. It's a really great. All right, yeah. So basically is this thing, this is the way that I could kind of like a something really make my work kind of like a do little bit of playfulness or do little bit of excitement. Okay, yeah. But probably this method is not gonna work in all the profile of work, because each profile of work is a, or each profile of work or work of line is kind of like something different from each other. All right, yeah. So different from each other means like that key, like some work really require your attention. You don't really need to, like you shouldn't supposed to listen to music and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. So in that particular moment you won't be able to kind of like listen the music, or no, you won't be able to do that. Okay, yeah. So how do I supposed to kind of like a something add a little bit of playfulness into my work? In that particular work of line, and that particular work of line you really require that much amount of attention. So in that particular moment, what should you supposed to do is that key, um that key, like basically take a little bit breaks. Okay, yeah. When you are kind of like a burnout, take a break, just understand. Okay, like basically just go out, something like that. Okay, yeah. Or else like basically if you are working with a kind of like a something closed cabinet or indoor. Okay, yeah. So in that particular situation, every company has its playroom. Okay, yeah. What's a playroom? A playroom means like that ki, like basically a couple of employees went there and kind of like a just relax. Okay, yeah. Like in there they have golf, they have kind of like a something pool, they have kind of like a something that stuff that they could kind of like relax over there, just go there or hang out with those couple of employees, just be socialized, and then yeah. So basically this is a kind of like something way that you could add little bit of playfulness into your work. Why do we really require that playfulness? Why do we require that kind of like something excitement? Like what if just kind of like when we are doing a work, just do a work? Yeah, yeah, but it's like that na ki, um when you add kind of like some playfulness or kind of like something make little bit of excitement into the work offline, then probably the the productivity is increase. Okay, yeah, I'm not really sure about any kind of, I'm not really sure, like there are so many different kind of like assembly work. I'm pretty like I'm kind of like assembly accept that ki like this method shouldn't supposed to be work in every work offline. No, it's not gonna possible. But if sometimes something happened, or if some sort of work really required that kind of like a something, just I'm just asking little break, that's it. Okay, yeah, I'm just asking just a little break, and that's it. When you have a little bit amount of break, that's it. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of like a something when you get a little bit of break, get relax, kind of like a be socialized with a couple of employees, with the people and something like that. And then when you kind of like a charge or kind of like a something that excite, then just do your thing. Okay, yeah. So adding the playfulness into a work offline is really essential, and it's really good, by the way. Yeah, it's really good. All right. Yeah. So there are couple of things over here. Okay, yeah. Pointer. Create fun work environment. What's a fun work environment? Fun work means like that the like a employee of yours, or kind of like a team leader, or like a team people. Okay, yeah, make it fun of each other, not fun of each other, but just like a be socialized with the people. Okay, yeah, make environment kind of like a something not strict, but kind of like a little bit light. Okay, yeah. Then incorporate games. What's incorporate games? Sorry, incorporate means like that. Okay, include couple of games, like basically the things that you do, like how do you supposed to play this game, or yeah, like I already mentioned na, like a carom, or something that golf, or something that key a pool table. Okay, yeah, you could do things which is kind of like a something excites our way of work. Okay, yeah. Embrace creativity, that is also really good. What's embrace creativity? um uh in my office we have kind of like a something really that key kind of like a something a cultural. Okay, a cultural festival. What's a cultural festival? Like at Ganpati, couple of people at the office, they are kind of like wearing kurtas and pajama. Okay, yeah, which kind of like a something traditional, but it look really good. Okay, yeah. Then what does we do is that ki when we wear that particular kurta pajama traditional thing, and then like we do little bit of activity like a traditional, like basically just aarti, like a Ganpati puja, then aarti, then yeah. Okay, not really that, but like basically at that day we do the work, but beside the work we do that thing as also. So it kind of like a do little bit of creative, little bit of kind of like a something different than normal. All right, yeah. Then what's the point? Embrace creativity, use humor. What's the humor? Humor means like that be kind of like a something something helpful for other. Okay, yeah. Then incorporate movement. What's incorporate movement? Playfulness, movement breaks, and walking meeting. Yeah, walking meeting was really good. Okay, yeah, I never really experienced that, but like I kind of like a something know ki in Google company, when they have kind of like something very like a very classified meeting, like what do you kind of like something expecting that ki they have kind of what's a classified meeting means like that ki they are kind of like a talking about something really new updates of the Android and new updates of this and that. It's a very kind of like something classified information. Okay, yeah. So it's just like that na ki instead of like when they are kind of like a try to think about what should we supposed to do, like what kind of like a feature should we supposed to add, and this and that. So during this meeting they don't really like do meeting at the closed cabinet or kind of like a indoor. No, they just kind of like somebody walk and during they talk. Okay, yeah. So it's really good, it's really great. Okay, yeah, like a walking meeting. Like I just heard that concept, I never really experienced that, but it's really cool. Okay, yeah. Then uh, encourage curiosity. Yeah, curiosity is also really good. Having the curiosity means like that ki like curiosity means like ask for fun questions, explore new ideas. Yeah, like basically this thing office activities na, like basically all those things are kind of like including the office activity, like yeah, these are kind of like something like I haven't really experienced that, but yes, okay. Integrate playful tools, like use playful technology, fun reminders, foster the spirit, like theme days, tropical days, decade days. Yeah, we do celebrate traditional day. Experiment and explore, try new approach, curiosity days. Curiosity, yeah, they say curiosity days at the side of the, yeah, and incorporate play with the communication, takes a break of fun, encourage the open mindedness. Yeah, these are kind of like yeah, these are kind of like a something is this thing that can make our work a little bit of playfulness. What I'm trying to tell you is this thing that key, like yeah, these are kind of like something option which is really good, really great. Yeah, but most of the company didn't really follow that thing. Okay, yeah, like most of the company really required a work and that's it. Okay, yeah, they just giving you just lunch break and that's it. Okay, yeah. So like I'm talking about as an Indian point of perspective. If you went to US and Europe, probably they have kind of like something very very flexible rules in the office culture. But in India we have kind of like something just 9 to 5 job, and during this thing you shouldn't supposed to do anything, you just have to take a lunch and just do work. Okay, yeah. So that's why India is not really that much productive, but still we have kind of like a simply unemployment. So that's why most of people are don't really do any kind of like a something stuff. They are kind of like a feel really lucky that they got a job, so something like that, whatever. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that key, if I wanted to run the company, okay, yeah, and basically is this thing that key, the employee of mine should supposed to be get all those breaks and relax and everything. Yeah, but work is also really essential too. But probably is this thing I'm kind of like a something focus on kind of like a simply quality of work, not the quantity of work. All right, yeah. And basically if I have so much work, then I would probably hire multiple people. So now why would I supposed to stuck in like a just couple of people? No, I'm not. All right, yeah. Next question.